What's going on, people? Just gonna link quickly. Alright. Just gonna grab the link and take it to my Facebook. Alright. So I have a bit of a cough. That's fine. We'll get through it. Thank you guys once again. Sorry for the late intro. Thank you guys once again for coming to Nasty Smarties YouTube channel and watching my cringy lives. Real cringy. So here I've made flight log just out of like a book. I don't know, like one of those notebooks you have at school. Today we're gonna be flying from KBUF, which is Buffalo, to Toronto Pearson with Scoot Airways on the A350, flight 539. Okay, we have the active takeoff runway, the takeoff time, approach runway, and approach time. We're going to have the fuel put in, and passengers, the weight, and we should be ready to go and push back from the gate. So let me get this all started up, which I probably should have done before I started the live. My eye hurts. That's cool. Just watching myself. Alright. So, new flight. We're going to go ahead and type in KBUF. It's Buffalo. Also Niagara Falls. Gonna go here. Grab this and scoot. Fly scoot. Engine's already started. Weather on real, because I like that shit. Track real world time. Also, I guess I don't care. Let's go to the main menus. Turn up our graphics. They're not really that high. Number of world objects. It's fine. Texture could be a little more. This is going to be laggy. Got our fly scoot. Everything's set. Yep. Alright, let's jump right into this. A lot of people giving hate on YouTube, but honestly, it doesn't matter. Because, like, YouTubers have to deal with it all the time. I'm not even a full YouTuber, so, like, it doesn't matter, to be honest. Just waiting for this to load up and playing on my phone for a couple minutes. I usually play music, but it's copyright. And I've already had two videos taken down for copyright. So, don't want that happening again. Yeah. Actually, I really don't care. But my sister's inside. She's gonna have to suck it up.
Yeah, man. Squad.
Oh, well, Alright. Still by the plaza. Not Rocket Plata, Rocket Gucci. I'll still slap it down on your bitch booty. Yeah, that shit sucks, to be honest. Alright. I should probably switch this to my headphones. Probably be a good idea. What the fuck? It's not even dark in Toronto and we're spawned into another airplane? That's wonderful. Maybe we should change time. No, that's not going to work for us. Sorry. Nothing better than spawning into another aircraft. Are you kidding me? Well, hello there, Delta. Underneath us. Let's go ahead and get this on. Auto cockpit. General. Let's save current. Airplane passengers. We're going to unload packs. And we're going to set them to middleweight, which would be the total payload. Passengers would be 13,032 kilograms. 13,032 kilos. Alright. Fuel. Unload packs. Middle. We have about, so destination, to get from to and from our destination, we have 40,000 kilograms of fuel. We have an extra 10,000 for alternative fuel. Contingency, I don't know that word. APU time, the auxiliary power unit. We have 20 minutes to run that before it drops. Actually, I'm going to drop that back to 2-0. Taxi time should be fine and to remain. So basically, if we have like touch and go, we're good to go. You know what I mean? Let's implement that. Lug would be basically like wheels, like that's how much they weigh. Cargo and misc. We don't have to worry about that. Cabin lighting, I'd like that all the way on for boarding. Water level, waste level is completely fine. Let's go hit implement, and we've got technically, holy shit, 60,105 kilograms of fuel. So 60,105 kilos. That's actually quite heavy and a lot. So those are both on. I can't hear anything in my headset. Sad, but throttles are glitching out hard. Alright. Let's go ahead, turn on. I'm probably gonna have to switch these back to my TV. Yeah, no, that's not doing nothing. Alright. Computer's glitching out right now. Set that back to my TV. There we go. Alright.
Captain, opening the doors while engines are running is unsafe.
Actually, engines where I want to go. It will be fine. Shift 9. Turn loudspeaker up. Parking brakes on. Emergency exit. We actually don't need that. I'm gonna go in and type in. Wait, where's our flight number? So flight plan in it. Flight number would be 539. KBUF. To Charlie, Yankee. Nope. Clear. KBUF. Cost index would be around 35. And the flight plan would be Charlie. Click. Now, load down. Actually, I'm just gonna click that. Engines are up and running. Set autopilot to the 5006. We're not gonna need it. Cabin announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain and crew would like to welcome you on board this Airbus A350. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you, or in an overhead bin. The flight crew will do everything possible to make your flight comfortable and enjoyable.
That's a lot of traffic. Great. So let's go here.
Attention all flight attendants, doors automatic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fittings one into the other, and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. Airbus A350 has 8 emergency exits, 4 on the...
Alright, so I'm going to be pushing us to taxiway Alpha 2, or from taxi ramp Alpha, taxi ramp Alpha to taxiway Alpha 2 onto Alpha. So, Once we get ahead and lined up on the taxiway, I'm going to go ahead and turn on all our lights that we need, and we should be clear to go.
Until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. The following electronic devices, calculators, CD players, laptop computers, may be used when the seatbelt sign is off, or when permitted by the crew. Mobile telephones, remote-controlled toys, or any electronic devices operating with an antenna must be turned off at all times. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. You will find this and all the other safety information in the car located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight. Thank you.
Ooh, we're getting close to the side of the taxiway there. Alright, so you see us here now. Flaps are set to 2 degrees. Actually, you can't see where I'm pointing. So, but right here, there's another aircraft coming in. We can check him. Looks to be a 737. So we could actually watch him. That was rough. What the fuck was that? Alright. I butter my landings, well, I don't say I can, but like, I can. But, I don't know. I just can't. I find it's easier to butter, or what do they say? I think it's called butter the toast. What is what pilots say? Butter the toast when I'm in a bigger plane with a longer wingspan. So you'll see me like reaching around shit. I actually have my throttle quadrant here, which are for my throttles, like my power. I have my steering wheel here. Helps me keep the plane in line. What are you doing, buddy? Let's go. He's doing flight checks. I have my keyboard here, and I got pedals on the ground, so you'll see me like leaning forward, back and forth, that kind of crap. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna get right up on your ass in a second if you're not gonna hurry. Like, what are you doing here? Yeah, I should also mark down the runway number, runway 05. Takeoff time, I'm probably gonna go right through this guy, so we'll say 7:31. Peace, buddy. Sorry, man, you're taking a while. I'm gonna have to go through it. Obviously not realistic, but he's probably connected. Like, this is online. So he's probably connected to the air traffic control tower, which I'm not right now. I'm just flying freely, but I know what to do. He's probably waiting for clearance, and then he sees me, which I'm going to be backing them up a whole lot online. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm getting onto the runway. Brakes are set now. Brakes are set. Going back. We're gonna watch this right here. Throttles for 40. What are you doing on the runway, bud? Get off. You fucking Oompa Loompa, mate. Okay, throttle's at 40. Pull back. Full throttle. Look at the wing flex. People think, oh, runways are smooth, planes have to land on it. No, they're really not. They're like a bunch of miniature hills and bumps. They really suck. We're gonna start it out, and you're gonna hear the cockpit call out now. So V1, straighten up.
Don't think. Don't think. Terrain.
I don't know why I'm climbing so steep. Taxi camera off. And start rolling out to the left. Yeah, see, I zone the hell out because like I get too busy focusing on what I should be doing. Let's go ahead and turn runway lights off, strobe lights on full, taxi lights off. Alright, so taking off out of 05 here. See, he's still sitting there at the end of the runway. We're just gonna mess with him. Move him somewhere. There you go, he's gone. Put it back on us. Start rolling it to the left more. That just means that loud beeping was, or the bell was just overspeed. Basically, I went way too fast. Or I've exceeded the speed limit. Yes, planes do have speed limits. Nothing yet. Excuse me. So you could land in Hamilton. I don't think it's big enough. Sky conditions 2,800 feet, 25,000. Scattered visibility more than 10. Wind 070 at 7. Altimeter 3020. About 45 nautical miles away. And because we're headed to Pearson, let's check what the stats are. Sky conditions 5,000 few of 15,000 feet of 25,000. Scattered visibility more than 10 kilometers is basically what it means. Wind 140 at 8, altimeter 3018, about 42.5 nautical miles away. Radial is 146. Contact tower at 120. Wait, hold on. Contact tower at 118, 0.35. 542 feet sea level, or above. So to you guys, that'll make absolutely no sense at all. To me, it makes a lot. It's basically like, damn, I don't know how to say it. That's basically like us trying to figure out what Braille, trying to read Braille. Because we can see, we're not blind. It's like trying to figure out Braille. If you don't know it, because trust me, I have no fucking clue. Compared to a blind person who knows how to do Braille, like how to read Braille. So, if that made any sense, probably really did. I'm just really tired. I don't know. Just gonna be a calm, collective flight. Just gonna cruise. Holy shit, we got two 747s flying at the same altitude beside each other at the same speed. Wow. It's catching up again. It's a faster one. It's an oil rig in Ontario. Thought that was a ship. So this is what they mean at like visibility greater than 10. Like you can only see about 10 kilometers ahead of you, which kind of does suck. But we are flying through thick cloudiness and we're underneath 10,000. So I'm turning on landing lights. If it does if it does start to precipitate, I'm going to have to turn on the window wipers, but hopefully not yet.
$2,500.
See, now we're losing altitude. Let's kick the throttle. Why is auto throttle on? I don't want that. I'll take over. And we'll climb. It's 1,000 feet right here, it should say. So about 1,100 feet a minute. Oh, I had to crack my neck. Okay, about 1,200 now. Just climbed to about 4,000. We're about halfway in, 2/4 into the Atlantic. Nah, I'm fucking with you guys. The Lake Ontario. Remind you, I'm doing this all by hand when I could actually throw it on autopilot, but I tend to do that like when I'm on the ground. I'll set up the autopilot instead of doing it in the air, where like it's a lot harder. This is where I'm working out of. This is my office. Not bad. Alright, so those Boeing 747s are definitely gonna clip. Still zooming. That's pretty cool. Started it before descent top.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that use of all electronic devices during descent and landing is prohibited as it may interfere with the navigational equipment. Thank you.
Toronto should be over here to our left. I'm gonna start just a light turn.
$2,500.
Alright.
2,000.
Straight.
Terrain.
Okay, runway's in sight. We got about one red, or one white, 3 red.
Terrain.
Yes, I know, there's ground.
Terrain. Terrain.
Holy shit, there's a lot of wind in Toronto to be honest.
1,000.
Fuck this shit. Get me on the ground.
500. 400.
Fucking lesbian. Still pretty rough. Oh. Reverse thrusters, and landing time is 7:46. About a 14-minute flight, not bad. Flaps all the way up. Spoilers stay up on the ground. Now, does anybody know why they have these wall barriers here? I do, obviously. Wall barriers are for after start, when you start your engines. The thrust that comes from behind the engines actually hit those. Instead of pushing or blowing anything on the ground behind those barriers, it's got a concave, like it's got a curve, and it goes straight up, and like your thrust comes back and hits them and goes straight up in the air, so it doesn't blow anything over. This was not a real flight, obviously. This was a maintenance one to send it from Buffalo to Toronto, just to get it maintenanced. And I'm actually going to pull into one of the spots over here on the left. These are one of the big Air Canada buildings, as you can see. Alright, cockpit view. Brakes on. Engine 1 and 2 off. I don't know why it's lagging so hard right now. But this will be it, if I can get out of it. Thank you for watching my XPlane11. That was my hat. Buffalo to Toronto flight. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Be honest, if you didn't like it, hit the down like button or the unlike button. But if you do like it and you're looking forward to more or for more, hit subscribe, and I should be posting daily, once a day, twice a day, depends, because like school's back now. First day of school today. Was pretty beat, but whatever. So thank you once again, and peace.